Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from January 24th through the 26th, 2025. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out for Gemini. Let's see what's up. Oh, Gemini, they're talking a lot about how, okay, back and forth and stuck energy. There's a lot of, not confusion necessarily, but indecisiveness. A lot of indecisiveness. They're saying it's time to do things differently, but you may be unsure of what that is because for that to be here, that would be like, I do a lot of things differently all the time. you know, um, they want you to remain very positive through these changes because it looks like you're going through a complete revolution, like a complete change. They're showing that you're being a lot more assertive. You're standing up for yourself, but it's important for you to build your confidence. I don't know. They're saying that you may be trying too hard to exert an air of bravado, an air of like I'm confident. I know who I am. Like I know what I want, and they're asking you to do things a lot differently. So back and forth. Well, there's something about you wanting to take risks, or you're back and forth about taking risks. Should you wait or should you go? You may be hesitating a lot when you should be acting when you should be hesitating, kind of thing. They're wanting you to be fearless and bold, right? But some of you may still be may I don't know why they just said that some of you may still have a heart in a situation, when you're needing to disconnect from from a situation. Now you have Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups is a very forgiving person, especially this particular. Well, she's very forgiving. Okay, she's someone who you don't want to stomp on. You don't want to stomp on her feelings or her heart. But this is someone who's watching. And usually, if she's watching intently with the Page of Swords, then that would mean that she does not trust her next steps and she doesn't trust the people around her. There's a lot of trepidation. There's a lot of hesitation because can I trust them? Can I give them some innermost part of me? Can I be vulnerable? They're showing that you've come such a long way that you should be confident in your intuition and you should know. It's almost like if you feel that you should open up and bare your soul to someone, or if you should open up and go be vulnerable and do something, whatever it is, right? This could be like, some of these things could be like, okay, singing, or maybe you're a great chef. Maybe you're a very creative individual. You should give it your all. If you feel compelled to do so, you should trust that. They're asking you to be confident in those things, right? That also too, it's almost like trust that if you're in the situation, you're meant to be. You know what I mean? The Fool, Knight of Wands, Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, the back and forth. The back and forth is about, am I going to be alone or should I go ahead and take a leap of faith and take a risk? Hermit usually is a loner energy, but this is saying you're back and forth about the length of time that you should spend contemplating your next steps. Right? How long should I be in this place, or should I just go ahead and take a stab in the dark and just go do and be and live? Stuck energy, Queen of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. This energy stuck on being responsible. We're stuck on saying, whatever I do, the reason why you're not taking any risks is because whatever I do is going to follow me. Whatever I do, it's not like it's going to go anywhere. This is going to go on my spiritual report card, kind of thing. Like I need to be sure about my next steps. So I do see that. I see that someone's going through a change. If you were once one that was flying off the seat of your pants, now you're buckling up. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna, um, whatever the case is, right? But the importance of all of this is to go with the flow. However, that may seem very difficult to do because why am I going with the flow if I can't trust what's in the water? I'm seeing that too. There's a creativity that they're speaking about. Um, there's self-expression that is being spoken about here. Oh gosh, there's so much of a shift. I'm seeing an angel number 1212. 1212 is usually about opportunities that are tied to your life's purpose. And a lot of the life's purpose stuff that I'm seeing is creativity. Um, self-expression. Some of you may be very artistic, very artistic. And that is what they're saying, take a leap of faith on. It's not to say that they're saying take a leap of faith on a person, although people are here, but they're speaking a lot about how romance, love is tied to an artistic endeavor. They want you to take immediate action. So if you are invited to do something, say you're like, I weave baskets. Someone's inviting you to do something in a Renaissance festival, kind of thing. Take the opportunity. There's something about your skill, something about your talents that are going to take you places in many different arenas, whether it's love or career, financially, however it goes. This is about to be an opportunity of a lifetime here. Don't pass it up. It's time to be different. It's time to remain very positive, but also very firm that I am this person. This is what I do. This is who I am. Yeah, because I'm seeing stand up for yourself and be fearless and be bold, but also don't try too hard. Don't be a blowhard about anything. Um, hmm. We have loss with the world and Eight of Cups. Something happens here. Something looks like it's going to happen over the weekend where you may not get closure on something. Okay, there looks like a meeting or a conversation or we're coming together to have closure. Someone's forgiving and the other one is maybe silent, watching, listening, maybe nonchalant. So it seems like something is not getting closure, especially if you're trying to walk away or saying either, go or get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Either do it or get up and leave. There might be an energy of I'm getting up and leaving. Okay. Um, great attitude. I mean, great gratitude. Oh man, my dad used to say that when I was a kid. He used to be like, "You have, you got a BA in mass and attitude adjustment." Because I used to be very moody when I was a kid. I'm over here, great attitude, but great gratitude for the Two of Cups and the Death card. Oh gosh, so there's something about Spirit wanting you to be glad that someone let you down. Someone disappointed you. You need to be glad that it's over. And the only reason why here, if this ever comes out, that would tell me that this person or a person in your life, say it's a friend or this is a romantic interest, and say the relationship is ended, or you feel as though the end is near, right? The end is imminent. Be glad that you had the time that you had with them, but also be glad that it's over. And they're saying it that way because eventually they would have let you down in such a big way. So if you were in a connection and say, there's some disappointing things that happen, guys split up, or you don't get the closure, you're like, apologize, and they're like, no, and you're like, either say this or either act this way or get out of here. They will get out of there, or they might. At least that's what they're showing here. What they're wanting you to be happy about is, okay, although you spent that time together, be glad that that time is done, or that the relationship has changed in in those ways, in the ways that they change, because this is the vibe of a person who may end up going really far down the line, and this person lets you down in a huge way. Say you guys are just loosely dating and then you have children. This is someone who would have abandoned you with this child. As soon as the child's born, they're like, oh, that's, I don't, nah. Or they may have they would have taken the child and left, kind of vibe. Or I'm not trying to be macabre about it, but that's basically where they're coming from with an energy with a person. Is like, say, it's time to get, like we're getting engaged. This person next day would abandon you, or you're going to get married. They'll leave you at the altar. There's some huge disappointment that was waiting in the wings down the line with this individual. They would have avoided anything more. They would have convinced you that this is the romance of a lifetime, or that this is the best situation. Say this, a business partner. Oh my gosh, I've never had a business partner like you, Gemini. This is so great. We're going, we're going places. I can't wait until we paint and we do these things to this facility, and then we're having these kind of clients, or this we're doing these kind of services. Then they will just abandon and jump ship. Things will change, right? You'd end up trying way too hard to accommodate whatever the heck kind of promises this person makes, only for them never to deliver. Spirit wants you to be very grateful that something doesn't work out, which you probably already are. I mean, seriously. They want you to go with the flow, especially if the flow is going down a creative river. Self-expression is extremely important. There's, you might want to look into your fifth house to see exactly what they're speaking about when it comes to self-expression and creative energy. Okay. There's a need to be persistent about your creative endeavors, very persistent about pursuing them. Over the weekend, it's time to contemplate. It's time to look. It's time to search for things that will give you a creative outlet. Things that you know that you're very confident in, or you need to build your confidence in these things. Like, I know I'm good at theater, but I really do. Maybe I could practice in my mirror. There's something here about you needing to really throw yourself into those things, but not try too hard. They're saying give it time, which is why I'm seeing someone being like I guess looking into, right, not jumping in or going, just showing up at the place. Like, I don't need to call up, I don't need to schedule anything. I'm what you're looking for, you know. It's like they're like, don't try too hard. Just be, at this point, this is preliminary. Let's look it up. Let's see where we can steer our energy. Be persistent about that part, and go with the flow. I'm seeing the color cyan again. That color comes up a lot, but that color usually it helps one to build one's confidence. Badger spirit, those fearless, bold animals, man. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, Aries, Virgo. Those are the main signs. We also have all the rest of the signs are here, but those are the main ones. Okay. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.